What's up, Jay-Topians? How you doing, my loves? All right, we're back again with another video. Because it's June, I want to do Pride content or like Pride videos, and I'm gonna try this month to get out as many Pride, well, not as many, but weekly Pride videos. This is kind of like a story about it kind of fits into between both like mental health and pride and stuff like that. So this is a story about how I came out to a friend, a religious friend, may I add, and how that went. And the premise of the video is to make sure that, like, you know, if you go through something like this, or if you have experienced something like this, you kind of can take my advice or just something that I've learned along the way, and maybe, you know, I guess learn from my mistakes and the shit that I went through, because there were a lot of mistakes. And I'll get into the story. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I would really thoroughly appreciate it if you've seen this video, if you come across this video. I talk about identity, mental health, and culture. But regardless, let's get into the story. So I came out to a friend, right? I think this was around the time where she had got pregnant with her first kid, right? And so, and I won't put her name out there like that, but this was a friend who kind of grew up with her. She was my cousin's situationship, and she love her down. Still to this day, love her. You know, I wish her nothing but the best and things like that and all that good jazz. But you know, this particular instant kind of left like a mark on me, or some trauma that typical, you know, bisexual or gay people or men or whoever, every diaspora kind of goes through, or is almost one of those like unspoken things that like we all kind of have experienced, or partly experienced, or know someone who has experienced it. The super religious diehard Christian, especially in the Black community, you have those diehard Christians who don't even realize that. Anyway, this is not a bash on religion or anything like that, but yeah. So she called me around that time or whatever, and I remember it was like dark time. It was at night, and I was like, you know, hey, so and so, I want to tell you, like, I'm bisexual, right? And so she was like, what? I was like, yeah, I just wanted to tell you because, you know, I already told the people, basically the people she know. I told my brother, you know, I told everybody, and I wanted to tell you because, you know, you're one of the people I'm closest with. When I tell you, she flipped. Oh my God, wait, you're what? Oh my God, you're what? Like, Jalen, what? I can't believe this. So I'm like, what's happening? Like, because everybody that I have come out to thus far has been okay and everything was fine. So I'm not used to the fact that, oh shit, this is going wrong, you know, this coming out experience. So when she was like, you know you can go to hell that way, I said, we are not about to do this. Now, you hear these stories, but you never really like understand them, or you don't get them until you experience them. And so she was like, I'm gonna call you back. So I'm like, okay, whatever. When I tell you, this girl called me with a prayer circle on the line, pastor, aunties, like all types of shit on this, like this party line, basically. And basically they were like, you need to repent. You need to ask God for forgiveness. Can I pray over you, son? And it was a fucking mess. I never experienced no shit like that before. And I haven't experienced no shit like that since then. But it was the most crazy. Imagine you being, I was probably like maybe 20, probably 20. No. Fuck no. I was like 18, 19. Yeah, I was like 18, 19. And I told her, and that I've never experienced no shit like that before. And at the end, she was like, I did all this because, like, mind you, I'm on the phone. I'm just like, I'm not saying anything. Like, I'm not doing anything. Like, on the phone as they're praying, I'm like, yeah, I'm just dumbfounded at this point because, again, I've never experienced no shit like this before. So I'm like, yeah, like I'm gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a buck because we cousins. I was acting like I was crying, like, oh Lord, yeah, I am delivered. I like women. So I'm jazzing it up. I'm playing it up or whatever. Which, again, that's kind of like a defense mechanism or a survival tactic for me because I don't know what else to do in these moments back then. And then at the end of all of that, she was like, I did all that because after a couple of minutes, or I don't even know how long I was on the phone for, she was like, I want you to be in my child's life and, blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, you'll damn near never see me again. So like, basically, what I took from that experience, and this is where I say just learn from my mistakes, you ain't got to do shit you don't want to do. And that is a mental health thing. Like, you don't have to do shit you don't want to do. In that instant, in that moment, I should have hung the fuck up and just let them bitches be on the phone and just block that bitch. But at the end of the day, and I don't want to call her a bitch because, again, I still love her to death, but I should have just blocked her in that moment. I also realized, like, Christians, in that moment, I realized that Christians, the whole Christianity thing, the diehards, the Bible thumpers, they are a very toxic bunch of people. I think that moment was when I fully saw, oh, the Christian faith is very toxic. It's a very, like, unique, because the shit she used to tell me, like the shit that I know her to have been, you're gonna sit here and like hypocrisize me or shun me for being bisexual, but you have done everything under the sun. And so that's when I was like, okay, you're not a person that's going to be in my life for long. At a distance, maybe, but I haven't really seen her in a long time. And I'm okay with that because at the end of the day, it's like, if you have a problem with how I identify or what I am attracted to, that's an issue. That's a problem. And I can't have you in my space because I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I don't want to make you feel like you have to be my friend. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I kind of like realized. And then I even I'm not even going to go into that tangent, but I kind of like been exploring other types and I'm not going to say other types of religions. That's not at all. Because I do believe I'm a Christian. I just don't follow the Bible. I don't follow, because at the end of the day, now I'm only on like Genesis still. I'm still on like Genesis. No. I'm on, I forgot what, I'm on like the second book, I think. The Bible and y'all Christians, if you see this, y'all might be mad, but I don't care. The Bible depicts God in such a horrible way. Oh my God, they make him seem like a psychopath. Like he's fucking insane in the book. Like what the hell? So, and I talked to God. I talked to my God, and it told me I'm not like that. I'm not that. Like, yes, I do have my moments. I will show you in harsh ways. I will do things that will guide you in a way that it may look like it may be looked at as harsh, but it's all out of love. You know what I mean? Like, it's all out of a grand divine thing that only God knows. Only God can, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's a whole side tangent that maybe I'll get into another video, but yeah, and I'm just like, I feel like my main advice to someone who may experience something like that or go through something like that is that you don't have to do it. Now, I understand that when you're younger, if you're not on your own, or if you're you have family, you have these things. In that instant and in that regard, if you are trying to find yourself and you're younger, I would say don't harbor on it. Don't let it fester. Because ultimately you can't control your outside surroundings. Because again, if you're you're trying to find yourself and you're trying to, become you cannot let outside forces control or dictate who you are. In that moment, had I been in the adult brain that I have now, I would have, especially if it was like a family member or like a mom or a dad, like it's literally like your family and how you survive. It's one of those moments where I feel like take it and understand who, like if it's your parent, understand who your parent is. Understand that they were probably raised in such a way that that's the only way they know how. You as a teen or like going into your early 20s, you have to realize that your family is generationally fucked up if they're doing shit like that to you. They're generationally fucked up. And it's not okay, but it's okay to you. You have to find it within yourself to understand these are my people, unfortunately. Once the moment comes, I'm able to choose who I want to be around and who I want to let into my life. And it may be easier said than done, and it is easier said than done. Trust me, I know some hardships in the family dynamic, but eventually you will get to a point where, especially if you do the work, and the work is like finding yourself, understanding yourself, going to therapy, things like that, I think that you'll be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I know that's so fucking cliche. It is. Because there were moments, cousin, where I was at home miserable. And maybe I'll go into that in another video, but I will be like, there have been some miserable moments in my life. But as you grow, it does kind of get better. Like, you become better. That's a better way to say it. You become a better you, and then you learn how to detach from who you used to be and what your experience were. You are not your experience. You are the entity looking and observing the experience, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Please like and share, subscribe again to the channel, hit the notification button so you can know when I post, because I'm kind of a sporadic poster, but I'm getting better. I'm working on that in therapy. Anyway, yeah, please like and share, subscribe, and then I will see you in the next video, cousin.
I know that's right.